again. This time, we're gonna do the whole finding Paladin dance and, you know, figuring out what's going on around here with this whole he's a synth thing, not a synth, whatever the case may be. And yeah. So we're gonna get to the bottom of this and see what happens next. Got Deacon with me like usual, even though... There he is. Okay.
Oh, there was a pea shooter. I got nothing.
Okay.
Anything interesting on him?
Anything interesting in here? Doesn't seem to be. Nothing worthwhile, at least.
Somebody has.
Alright.
Going down.
Mr. Paladin Dance.
Unidentified intruder target. Beginning search.
Let me blow that up ahead of time. Wait, is that not one of those? Oh, it is.
Hey.
I'm not surprised Maxon sent you.
I don't understand what's going on, Dance.
Believe me, this is more of a shock to me than it is to you. I didn't know. Until Quinlan got that list decoded, I thought synths were the enemy. I never expected to hear that I was one of them. If it wasn't for Halen, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. So, what are your orders? Does Maxon even want me alive?
No. But I don't know what to do.
Seems obvious to me. Look, I'm not blind to the fact that this must be difficult for you. I wish Maxon had sent someone else, but that doesn't change a thing. I'm a synth, which means I need to be destroyed. If you disobey your orders, you're not only betraying Maxon, you're betraying the Brotherhood of Steel and everything it stands for. Synths can't be trusted. Machines were never meant to make their own decisions. They need to be controlled. Technology that's run amok is what brought the entire world to its knees, and humanity to the brink of extinction. I need to be the example, not the exception.
I can't tell if that's the human or the machine talking.
The fact that you're confused only strengthens my decision. I'm ready to accept the consequences of my true identity. Maxon's ordered you to execute me, and I'll be damned if I'm going to stand in your way.
If you're so eager to die, then do it yourself.
If you leave here without completing your orders, then I'll carry them out for you. Maxon's obviously testing you, and I refuse to be the one who causes you to fail.
Is there any way out of this?
We both know that this is the right thing to do. If you refuse to follow Maxon's orders, you're undermining everything the Brotherhood stands for. I can't allow that to happen on my account.
Oh man, okay. I gotta weigh this out real quick in my mind. Okay, so I don't kill him. I go against the Brotherhood. Then what? I guess we send him to the railroad.
I know this is tough, but don't ignore me.
No. I won't do it, Dance.
I can't believe you'd risk your life just to keep me alive. Why would you do that for me?
You're the proof that Maxon's wrong. You're a synth, but everything you've done has been for the good of mankind.
You're right. How could I have been so blind? I'm not technology that's gone out of control. I've been a benefit to mankind, not its downfall. Perhaps now that you've opened my eyes, I can consider my next move.
Well, consider it soon. You're supposed to be dead.
I think we both know how we can solve that problem. The only clear choice is for me to leave the Commonwealth. The sooner I make for the border, the sooner I put this behind me. Take my holotags. Use them to prove that your mission was a success, or Maxim will just send someone else to hunt me down. Now, come on. Let's get the hell out of here.
Okay. Oh man, I wonder how lying is gonna go. Imagine this was like a planned thing.
Whenever you're done corpse squatting, I'm good to go.
Going up.
Are you good there, Deacon? Yeah, he's alright. So he's gonna leave the Commonwealth, huh?
Ground floor.
Oh?
How dare you betray the Brotherhood?
It's not his fault. It's mine.
I'll deal with you in a moment. Knight, why has this thing not been destroyed?
Oh shit, he's getting closer. Oh shit.
He's not a thing. He's one of your best men.
Have you taken leave of your senses? Dance isn't a man. It's a machine. An automaton created by the Institute. It wasn't born from the womb of a loving mother. It was grown within the cold confines of a laboratory. Flesh is flesh. Machine is machine. The two were never meant to intertwine. By attempting to play God, the Institute has taken the sanctity of human life and corrupted it beyond measure.
After all I've done for the Brotherhood, all the blood I've spilled in our name, how can you say that about me?
You're the physical embodiment of what we hate most. Technology that's gone too far. Look around you, Dance. Look at the scorched earth and the bones that litter the wasteland. Millions, perhaps even billions, died because science outpaced man's restraint. They called it a new frontier and pushing the envelope, completely disregarding the repercussions. Can't you see the same thing is happening again? You're a single bomb in an arsenal of thousands, preparing to lay waste to what's left of mankind.
I could kill him right now.
Dance shares the same beliefs as the Brotherhood.
Don't be so naive. How can you trust the word of a machine that thinks it's alive? A machine that's had its mind erased, its thoughts programmed, its very soul manufactured. Those ethics that it's striving to champion aren't even its own. They were artificially inserted in an attempt to have it blend into society.
It's true. I was built within the confines of a laboratory, and some of my memories aren't my own. But when I saw my brothers dying at my feet, I felt sorrow. When I defeated an enemy of the Brotherhood, I felt pride. And when I heard your speech about saving the Commonwealth, I felt hope. Don't you understand? I thought I was human, Arthur. From the moment I was taken in by the Brotherhood, I've done absolutely nothing to betray your trust, and I never will.
It's too late for that now. The Institute has foolishly chosen to grant you life. You simply should not exist. I don't intend to debate this any longer. My orders stand.
It's all right. We did our best. You convinced me that I was wrong to be ashamed of my true identity, and I thank you for it. Whatever you decide, know that I'm going to my grave with no anger and no regrets.
Touching. Either you execute Dance, or I will, Knight. The
Oh,
choice is
shit.
yours.
If he dies, what happens to me?
Given the circumstances, I'd be willing to overlook this lapse in judgment. The fact that Dance's true nature was hidden from you isn't your fault. Now make your decision, or I will.
After all the sacrifices I've made, and all the battles I've fought for the Brotherhood, you need to listen to me. You owe me that much.
Very well. I'm listening.
Whether he's human or not, Dan saved the lives of countless Brotherhood soldiers. Now it's time you saved his.
You're a stubborn man. So, it appears we've arrived at an impasse. Allowing Dance to live undermines everything the Brotherhood stands for. Yet you insist that he remains alive, which leaves me with only a single alternative. Dance, as far as I'm concerned, you're dead. You were pursued and slain by this Brotherhood Knight, and your remains were incinerated. From this day forward, you are forbidden to set foot on the Prydwen, or speak to anyone from the Brotherhood of Steel. Should you choose to ignore me, know you'll be fired upon immediately. Do we understand each other?
I do. Thank you for believing in me, Arthur.
Don't mistake my mercy for acceptance. The only reason you're still alive is because of him. I'm returning to the Prydwen Knight. Take some time. Say your goodbyes. And then I expect to see you there. We still have the Institute to deal with.
That did not go the way I thought it would at all.
Hey there.
It took a hell of a lot of guts to stand up to Maxon like that.
Friends take care of each other, no matter what.
That they do. Which is why I've decided to stay here. I didn't plan on spending the rest of my days at this old listening post. But it will have to do. Besides, you're still gonna need my help. And I'll be damned if I'm gonna let you wander the Commonwealth alone. Now, you better get back to the Prydwen. In the meantime, I'll start making this bunker more livable.
I mean, you can come
If
to
you ever need
Sanctuary,
me,
dude.
I'll be right here.
Can't you come with me now?
You heard what Maxon said. If I'm seen aboard the Prydwen, at the police station, or at the airport, not only would I be killed, I'd undermine his authority. I won't do that. But if you need me to take the fight anywhere else, I'll be there.
What about Halen?
I don't think Maxon knew she was involved, so she'll be safe. I'll contact her. Let her know what happened here. It's the least I could do.
Are you gonna have a problem killing synths?
I might physically be a synth, but my heart and mind belong to the Brotherhood. The Institute is still a tremendous threat to the Commonwealth. They possess technologies that need to be confiscated or destroyed. I promise you, I won't hesitate to pull the trigger on them.
Goodbye, Dance.
Farewell. I hope the next time we meet, it will be under happier circumstances.
Son of a bitch.
Now that's just annoying. I'll say that.
Alright. I mean, you could, like... Why can't I have an option to bring him to Sanctuary? Wait, dude, wait, hold on.
You're one hell of a soldier.
Alright. Well, you know what? What's next? Probably go to Prydwen and talk to... Yeah, Maxon. Well, let's see what happens next, huh? I'm still able to keep a mutual, like, happiness between the Railroad and the Brotherhood right now.
Hey,
Oh.
I got something important to say. I really appreciate you putting up with my bullshit. Truth is, it's been a long time since I've had a friend. I'm a liar. Everyone knows it. I make no secret of it. Because the truth is, I'm a fraud. To my core. When I was young, a hell of a long time ago.
Why is the person
I
next
was,
to you T-posing?
well, scum. I was a bigot. A very violent bigot.
Hey,
Can't believe that Dr. Lee's returned to the Brotherhood. I thought she was a traitor.
What the fuck is going on with you? Okay. Anyways, what were you saying?
So, you watch.
Go on.
I ran with a gang in University Point. We called ourselves the UP Deathclaws. For kicks, we'd terrorize anyone we thought was a synth. We kept egging each other on. Started with some property damage, graduated to some beatdowns. Then, inevitably, a lynching. The Claws' leader was convinced we'd finally found and killed the synth. Looking back, I'm not so sure.
I'll withhold judgment until you finish.
Thanks. So I turned my back on my brothers, broke all contact. Time passed, I became a farmer, if you can believe that. Then, one day I found someone. She saw something in me I didn't know was there. Barbara, well, she just was.
leaving the Deathclaws took a lot of courage.
Leaving wasn't free. They took it out on my sad hide. But by the time I met Barbara, they'd moved on. We were trying for kids, eking out a living. Then one day, it turns out my Barbara, she was a synth. She didn't know
Oh,
that.
shit.
I certainly didn't. I don't know how the Deathclaws found out, but there was blood.
Shit. I'm sorry.
I don't remember much clearly after that. I know I killed most of the Claws. I must have made a big impression. The Railroad contacted me, figuring I'd be sympathetic, seeing that I lost my wife. And, well, what I did afterwards.
That's a hell of a story.
Yeah. It was no picnic to live through either. I don't even know why I lie anymore. But I can't tell the truth. Everyone, Tom, Dez, you, even that asshole Carrington, they deserve to be on the Railroad. I don't. I'm everything wrong with this whole fucking Commonwealth. You're the only friend I got. I don't deserve you being okay with this. Hell, I'm not even asking for it. But I figured you should know.
Hey, everyone's got a past. The important thing is you're trying to make up for it. I'm
I
still
wonder
on
if I
your
could
side.
find the
I'm not the hugging
Deathclaws.
type. So, yeah. Good talk.
Having reached the highest level of affinity with Deacon, you've gained the Cloak and Dagger perk. What perk is that? You receive 40% more stealth, more duration, and 20% more sneak attack damage. Interesting. Okay, Deacon. Well, come on.
Unless you like getting shot. Never.
Just in case.
Reporting is ordered, Elder.
Before we continue, I want to make one thing clear. This conversation will be the last time we speak about Dance. As far as the Brotherhood of Steel is concerned, he's dead. Do you understand?
Understood.
Good. Of course. Dance's execution creates a missing link in our chain of command. That traitor held quite an important position with us. I'm certain that you'll make a fine replacement. His quarters and all his possessions are now yours, including his personal suit of power armor. Congratulations, Paladin.
Is that better power armor, or?
I'm honored, Elder.
You've earned it by your own actions. Just be aware
I need to go check
that
out
a
all this shit.
Brotherhood Paladin is expected to be a symbol of integrity to our brothers and sisters. I trust you won't disappoint them, or disappoint me. In any event, we still have the Institute to contend with, and a lot of work to do before we can begin our final assault. While the finishing touches are being put onto Liberty Prime, Captain Kells has identified a potential threat to our operations. Report to him immediately for your next assignment. Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Well, okay then.
Pinging remote units at 30-second intervals as requested.
So like,
Docking systems.
is it the? Oh no, I'm down here.
Excuse me, Captain Kells?
Ah, Paladin. Good. Now that the unfortunate matter regarding Dance has been settled, we can return to our primary mission.
I'm ready, Captain.
Good, because this mission demands your full attention. Now, before we launch our attack on the Institute, we need to address another threat. The Railroad. They're a small but capable group that uses subterfuge and guerrilla tactics to harass their enemies. Our tactical analysis says they could possibly hamper or harm our operations, which is a risk I'm not willing to take. If we strike them now, we should be able to maximize the amount of damage we do to their organization.
Then let's get to it.
Your enthusiasm is appreciated, Paladin. Destroying the railroad hinges on completely eliminating their leadership. Otherwise, they'll simply regroup somewhere else.
Right.
To that end, here's a list of the 5 targets we believe would cause a catastrophic failure in their chain of command.
Yeah, it was hoping
Only
for more.
5 targets? I was hoping for more.
I'll take your enthusiasm as a confirmation of my orders. Now, before you depart, Proctor Ingram has additional orders for you to complete.
Our sources tell us that the railroad has some sort of experimental or prototype robot in their headquarters. They're calling it the Predictive Analytic Machine, or PAM for short. Cute, huh? They use the robot for complex strategic calculations that are much more efficient than anything we can generate here. If you could use this holotape to decrypt the security on PAM's terminal, it will force the unit to return
Wow.
to Prydwen.
Surprised I know
I'm
all
certain
this.
we could put PAM's computing power to good use. Otherwise, destroy it. We wouldn't want it to fall into the Institute's hands.
I'll try to get it back here in one piece.
Good. It'd be a hell of a waste if you didn't.
I'm certain you'll do whatever it takes to complete the mission. When you're ready, proceed to the Old North Church and link up with our assault team. They'll provide demolition support and all the firepower you'll need to take the railroad down. Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Wait. Do I not have a choice? No, 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 no. I thought I could, like, inform the railroad. Hold on. We're gonna backtrack that up a little bit. Okay.
Reporting is ordered, Elder.
Before we continue, I want to make this conversation as far. Do you understand?
Of course. The Brotherhood must come first.
Perhaps, of course.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Dance's execution, that his quarter can.
I won't disappoint you, Elder.
Had I even just in any report advocate.
Okay. Yeah, I really thought that like we could like let them know first before anything, but okay. In that case, oh yeah, okay. We got a report to Desdemona, and then talk to Preston Garvey about the Institute. Return. Yeah, okay, all right. So we'll go talk to Desdemona, and then go let Preston know about what's going on. I feel like he's hella out of the loop.
Your promotion was well deserved, Paladin.
since got?
Working with compartmentalized
Really want the
information is
freedom
a difficult transition for new agents.
By yourself.
Bad news. They kicked me out of the Institute. I can't get back in.
God damn it. We knew the whole operation was a long shot. I'm sure you did your best. With no way to coordinate with Z-114, I'm afraid we've lost our only chance.
We have to think of something to save the synths.
I wholeheartedly agree. Pam's already crunched the numbers on this scenario. Without help, the Railroad simply doesn't have the numbers to do anything to the Institute. To forcibly free the synths in the Institute, you need an army. There may be a way. Not with us, but with your Minutemen. If you continue rebuilding them, you'd have that army. Then with the data you got using Tom's holotape, maybe they can find a way back into the Institute. If we can help with that, let us know. But I fear the fate of all the synths lie with the Minutemen now.
Might want to flush your system with Radaway before your hair falls out.
Based off what Deacon said, I expect great things from you.
Deacon's record is the best. You could learn a lot from him. Got a lot of synths in place.
Sorry about
Makes things
that.
really dangerous.
Oh, okay, so I gotta talk to Preston anyways. Kinda missed the last bit of dialogue, so I don't know if she said something about the Minutemen, but maybe she did. Maybe in a perfect world, we can make a Minutemen Railroad Alliance to take on the Institute and the Brotherhood. Because the Minutemen got some numbers, they got some guns. Railroad got all the in-between stuff. We're looking good, I think. We're gonna find out.
Ain't looking for trouble, I hope.
Oh, what the fuck's going on over here?
If
Need
you ain't
something?
been up to see Great Garden,
I've made my choice.
whole place is run by
The
robots.
Institute is now our enemy.
I always knew that day was coming. The question now is, what are we gonna do about it?
Gain strength, attack. Gain strength.
I don't think we have enough troops to go on the offensive. Yet.
I agree, General. And even if we were strong enough, we don't have any way to attack the Institute yet. Give Sturgis that data you swiped from the Institute. With any luck, he can find some way to get at him. In the meantime, we can focus on building up our strength while Sturgis is working his end. No half measures. This time, when we attack, we finish the job, once and for all. I'll let you know if I hear of any settlements that need our help. In the meantime, make sure to offer help to anyone that needs it. That can
More
only help our
settlements
cause.
for the Minutemen.
Is there something you need?
No, nothing.
No problem.
So wait, what about the other thing that I had to talk to him about? Oh no, I guess we're good. Okay, so... Okay, I guess we hit like a pretty interesting point in the story, so... Okay, alright, I don't got much to say. Just wow.
If you work, you eat. It's as simple as
So
that.
I'll end the
Mine's
episode
not much,
here.
but it's something.
Next episode will be
What's going on?
I'll talk to you in a minute.
Some days are harder than others. But even
Yeah,
hard days
we're
are
getting
fun.
ready for an Institute offensive, and it's really gonna be the war. Like the war is gonna begin full-fledged, and well, it's either the Institute's gonna win, or it's really the Institute versus the Commonwealth. If you really think about it, so it's either we're gonna win or they're gonna win. No two ways about it. So we'll see what happens, and I'll see everybody next time. And peace out.